open road stretched before us, the sky endlessly in front of us, and the sun beaming down. Myself and two friends had an objective: to climb an exceptional mountain ridge. Our route would start at the Cluny Inn, just on the shores of Loch Cluny, following a valley up towards our first night stopping point, the Bothy of Kintail. After that we would traverse along the valley, crossing past 1, 2, and then finally meeting the third spur, which we called the A of Kintail. So Elliot will do a little drive-by interview. Do you want to walk us through the objective for the weekend?
Enjoyment, play in the snow,
Yeah.
survive and climb that.
And there it is. Oh, my camera doesn't really see it. There it is. Big mountain in the horizon. A of Kintail, we would climb ever higher, our first named spot height being Milachara, before the ridge began in earnest and took us to the first of our 3 Munros, Saliag, before our second, Skura Bailach Derg, and then due east to Anach Vein, before taking the southeasterly spur straight down to the Cluny Inn, where we would meet Elliot's van. It was a hastily drawn out plan, but a plan nonetheless, and thankfully I managed to rustle together 2 of my very best friends to share the route with me. As we drove, the sky was cloudless, and we were jolly excited. If you had to describe your feeling in one word,
mate.
what's that word?
Delicious. Sorry, I didn't do the question.
We've got ourselves ready. Elliot's got a smile on his face. Sony's got no gloves on his hands, but he's the king of Raynaud's. The van's already frosty, and we are ready to go.
A journey of 1,000 miles starts with a single step, and so this journey began by retracing our drive up the road on foot. And so off we went, with bags on our backs, boots on our feet, and smiles on our faces.
Yeah, we should have plenty of streams to fill up at. So after about an hour of flapping,
That's frosty boggin. Oh baby. Poles are coming in useful. One of my feet's already got submerged, but it couldn't be much prettier if it's right. Just like the atmospheric pressure. We knew that weather windows like this were impossible to predict in the Scottish Highlands and had to be capitalised on. But our excited energy and the icy ground underfoot left us at risk of slips. In fact, I found out too soon.
we've had a bit of excitement. We're about to have round 2. I just ate shit, more or less here. I'm fine, but my pole, ooh.
And you're bleeding on your hand as well.
Oh, it's only a little bit of blood, it's okay. Does it work?
Yeah, it's cool.
And we don't have problems, just solutions. Now the wood bag has a pole.
It seemed like Scotland was showing off, flexing its beautiful muscles to show us really what it could do. Wildlife was teeming, the water was cold and fresh, and we even found some treasures hiding amongst the bog grass. What a day.
Right. We go that way. I think that's just a chunk of the ridge we're walking over. That's probably one of the Munros we're doing tomorrow. But that ridge looks awesome.
We'd read online reports of the route into the Bothy, stating that a 4x4 track would begin and then quickly disappear into boggy nothingness. But that wouldn't deflate us. We were eating up the miles and nothing could stop us.
We've ground to a halt in this beautiful place to discuss the finer things in life.
Well, basically The old in Cork's lovely, isn't it?
Old in Cork. There is no finer joy in life than Old in Cork.
Well, it's right up there anyway.
There is no finer joy in life than Old in Cork. What's your view on Old in Cork there, Elliot? Oh, it's lovely. Over you go. No pressure, man.
This fast boss.
This fast boss, get it done. Oh, he's stuck it, no worries. Bash. I think this might be the place. There we go, I want to see the place to fall over. For the milk. So we're at a really nice bubbly stream. We've just come into the glen we're sleeping in tonight. We can see the bothy for the first time. It's about 600 metres away. About a K. But just in here, there's a red square somewhere. Cramben Bothy, a 7.5 mile walk in with about 3 of those miles being semi-frozen sphagnum moss, had led us to our home for the evening. The red, corrugated roof, which had so recently been invisible, was now comfortingly close. The bothy would provide us with a degree of comfort in otherwise uncomfortable conditions. What a nice place to spend the night. The photos. Yeah, so valor. Nice. Discretion.
He's going for some discretion over there.
Oh yeah, addendum. Sonny's going for a poo, if you can see him over there. Peering off into the boundless wilderness with a shovel. Right, you got one more. Okay, you are you're a donkey and you've lived on a farm in rural Spain for your entire life, and then one day a lorry comes, it picks you up and it takes you away, and you find out you're going to be a circus donkey. In a bothy can be planned to death, but that planning can't ever fully prepare you. You'll never know who might be there, what state the building will be in, or what the temperature will feel like. We were lucky. Our would-be housemates were like-minded and only stored quite a lot. I filmed nothing, in part so as not to impose on them, but also because Elliot, Sonny and I were enjoying ourselves far too much. One morning, it was cold. It was time for a cup of tea. It's 7:30 in the morning. The sun's just about to rise over my right shoulder. I'm out of the bothy. We slept really well, but it was quite cold, and stay conditions look kind of perfect. Just about to eat my porridge and having a look at the route for tomorrow, and I think the only really scary bit is that bit there. We're not going up this spur, we're coming up that spur, and along behind this bit, and then diddly-eye, whoop-eye. So hopefully it'll be okay. Cramps are on. Elliot's heading up a very frosty bit of the spur, hoping that we might actually access the ridge sometime in the next 15 years. After a boggy
trudge up the glen, we finally met the A of Kintail, the spur we'd elected to ascend. It was monstrous.
You are basking in the glory. It's nice, hard work, feels vaguely worth it at this point. Elliot, worth it?
Yeah.
You come up here, my lad.
He's not in it yet.
I'll say, you're like an Andean bear, man. You're like you're from deepest Peru.
Chased the snow line up the spur, eager to hear the crunch of hardened snow under our spikes. And yet as we gained altitude, we lost motivation.
Elliot, any words of wisdom? No, knackered? Oh, it's nice to be cramponed on a crisp winter's day. You can't really see the bit that we're about to do, but we've got one peak, there's a spur coming out towards us, but the back ridge, that's the one we're going to take. Up, and then more up. My watch's altimeter showed us we'd only climbed 250 in our 600 metre ascent, but that didn't seem like impatient, suddenly our climb gave us astonishing views of the Five Sisters. Another adventure for another time. The summit number 1. Little plane in the sky, that's the ridge we're due to conquer. And that's Sunny Bradbury, Dr. Bradbury, and Mr. Elliot Davis just behind him. This is from whence we came, and this is from whence we might go. We've got a difficult decision to make. Time is not on our side, but there are footsteps, which makes me slightly more confident. The ridge begins in earnest.
Beaten, newly found and reviled A of Kintail. What lay ahead of them dreaming of. Sure, we might have discussed abandoning the whole plan, going to an early finish of the ban. We've discussed it, but we were on an adventure. The skyline beckoned us, and we could do naught but answer the call.
Which way are we going, Ellie? Oh, smooth as hell. Poppy pop.
Unfair to say that we never dragged our heels, and unbelievable to say that we didn't have to dig deep in these early steps along the ridge.
Shouldn't have
But
known.
equally, such good company. The load on my back felt lighter every time the smile broadened. The snow was sublime. A soft, fluffy top over a thin, consolidated layer, a far stretch from the bulletproof conditions we'd been forewarned about by one of our bunkmates.
So that's summit number 2 up ahead of us. We just come over all this rocky stuff. There he goes. One man on a mission from God.
Day 2. Conditions beyond dreaming. Legs hurt. Everything hurts. Still got some cheese.
Carrots and radishes?
Not many.
Legs?
No.
You can pretty well see from here where we've come as well, like along the ridge,
There's the buffet. Yeah.
down the right, down the flank. And can you see the bothy down there?
In the sun.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't see it 'cause my eyes are rubbish, but I believe you. We water stop at about 950 metres. Does anyone have any wisdom to impart?
This finished bread is delicious.
Delicious bread,
Got special berries in it.
special berries.
And so, full of special berries, lovingly packed for Sunny by his wonderful partner Hannah, we continued. The day before was Hannah's birthday, but she went to Sunny to seek out this pristine
Elliot, are you still shredding the gnar back there?
The second Munro, Skurabellach Derg, had its summit on a subsidiary ridge, north of our intended line. Still, So as not to be beaten on the challenge, we made our way out, knowing we'd have to return immediately.
Summit number 2, and Summit is up with Elliot's feet. And 2 very happy buddies! Oh!
Munro's down and just one to go. It was hard not to feel optimistic. The sun was turning our mood.
Oh my days. That's the 3rd summit. That's our last Munro of the day. I'm very knackered. Again of Munro number 3. We're going to take this lovely white stripe all the way down here.
Relief, satisfaction. Too many emotions to feel on such tired legs.
Oh, it's nice to be recording a bit of down. Just following the boys here, making their way down the first bit of ridge that's been predominantly a descent line.
Just when we thought the day couldn't get any more beautiful, the stunning Western Highlands delivered a golden hour that was, well, gold.
The final care. The final light. So the aim was to get to the snow line by 4 o'clock, which is sunset.
Secondary aim.
Yes.
Obviously the primary aim.
It is sparkly terrain. I don't know if I can get a video of how sparkly it is. Be good at the Clooney Inn, glistening at the foot of the glen. Some mountains we didn't climb, and up there somewhere, some mountains we definitely did. Shred the gnar, baby. Conveniently, this is called the Brothers Ridge. I was thinking about this on the last climb.
Yeah.
I'm really glad to be doing it with 2 man friends who are so special to me. So thank you both very, very much.
Yeah.
What we're doing is currently probably the best course of action, I reckon. A brief summary of the trip,
Yeah.
in your words, please.
It was hard. It was hilly. There were uphill bits that were really hard, and the views and the conditions were out of this world. QND.
Quality mountain day. That route had its ups and downs, quite
It
literally.
literally added a lot of up.
Yeah.
I think it went very well. Could have been shorter, could have been longer, and I'm glad we persevered. We had a great bit of resilience. So.
Wave? Just wave. Thanks, guys. Stop for a little hydration stop with Sonny Bradbury.
Hey!
Dr. Sonny Bradbury. Gonna show us how in touch he is with the freshwater ecology. Oh, he's made the stamp. Oh, it's beautiful.
I couldn't tell whether you're drowning there or not. That's fresh!
Beautiful. Go on then, do a bit of walking.
It's a video, remember?
Is it a video? Right, I'm going to walk this way.